Bruce Babcock is a social psychologist and professor of linguistics at the University of Southwestern Louisiana. His essays and political leanings have garnered him broad acclaim from the Remington Post, the Southern Review, as well as MSABC. Recently, Mr. Babcock published a series of articles about the power of two words, black and white. Hi, my name is James Miller, and this is The James Miller Show.
Did you read the article?
I read the article. It was fantastic.
Too much, not delicate enough?
Not delicate enough? Bruce, that was some of the most powerful wording I've ever heard.
You wanted stronger.
I'm going to be honest with you, Bruce. I actually wanted softer. It was a little bit strong, but I did have a hard time understanding how a group of women could possibly...
Enable.
Enable is not the word.
Castrate.
You castrated me with the political violence that you used in your word choice. The diction was incredible.
Emancipate.
Emancipate. You actually freed me from the bondage of horrible writing. I was so thrilled with the way you just slaughtered me.
But you had a hard time with it.
Look, even though the language was incredibly exquisite, I have a hard time understanding how a group of women, and you, would respond so forcefully.
Why not?
It's nouns. It's a series of nouns.
What are you saying? Language is the most powerful, feminine, destructive force in the universe, is it not?
I wouldn't categorize it as feminine. Your approach was very muscular. No. I would say it's energy, Bruce. That's what I would say. I would say it's energy and feeling.
Energy. I like that. You sound like one of my students. Energy. I like the feeling of that.
It's not descriptive. Energy. You can't do it justice. It just is.
Too many devalue the justice of a word, don't they? Isn't that what we're instructed to think in our youth? Words cannot slaughter, am I right? Words cannot ejaculate. Words cannot emancipate. Words can't come.
They can ejaculate. They absolutely can, but I refuse to buy into the damage that they can induce.
Seduction, corruption, coercion, extortion, extermination, emancipation, and finally, death.
Seduction. I love that. Corruption. Incredible. Coercion. Fantastic. Extortion. Phenomenal. I'm remembering all of them except the death. That is a giant step. How did you take that leap?
Isn't that what you do? You use words to shape social beings, to recreate them, to mold them in your likeness, right, James?
No. This isn't bad.
Not yet. Not yet, it's not.
It's not malicious.
We mold human beings.
Those at the top.
Right. The top. Where you want to be.
It's easy to understand how we create divisions with language. That's elementary, Bruce.
And what if I called you a fag?
That doesn't scare me.
All right, what if I called you a little fucking faggot-ass fairy bitch?
This is my show. This is what this is all about. You can call me whatever you want. You can say whatever you want to say about me.
I called you a fucking faggot. Are you really going to sit there?
It doesn't harm me at all, I promise you.
And what does it mean to you?
It means you have hatred, disgust. It means you have an angle.
That's a bitch way of thinking.
See, now you're getting into that bitch talk. You're revolting against me with alpha-beta terminology. That's an elementary way of negotiating. Excuse me, that's a bitch-ass way of negotiating.
Elementary. Negotiating. I like that.
You're negotiating with who you think I am in order to create meaning.
It stings, doesn't it?
That doesn't sting.
You're not allowing the energy to flow authentically.
What is it that would be authentic to you?
Say what you feel.
I'm actually... Mr. Babcock,
and call me Bruce. You're not in a class with me. You are my brother.
Bruce, you're creating a ladder, an imaginary ladder.
And you're at the bottom now, bitch, in front of your entire audience. So what you gonna do about it, boy?
I'm confused. I'm gonna be honest with you. I am confused.
See? Even the way I constructed this pattern for you.
Oh, Bruce.
It's Mr. Babcock.
I thought you said I was your brother. I thought you wanted me to call you Bruce. You and I are friends now. Look, you're my brother. You're my friend. I thought you wanted me to call you Bruce.
Unnecessary. Call me Mr. Babcock.
Mr. Babcock, you're tackling the agenda of linguistically constructed death by turning me into a prop for your own audience.
But you are the host. This shouldn't be happening. I don't have the audience you have.
And I'm not in a pattern with you.
Aren't you, though? With words I created, you followed.
This isn't about me anymore, Mr. Babcock. With all respect, I'm the one interviewing you.
Not anymore.
Oh, I see what you're doing here. I see what you're doing. You're turning the interview in an effort to exemplify.
You're trying so hard, guy. You're trying so fucking hard to comprehend what I'm saying. Listen,
The bottom, it just keeps dropping for you.
for you, right, kid?
Meaning what?
You're in a pit.
You called me a fag without any knowledge of my intentions or beliefs or affairs. Your beliefs are broadcast. They're biohazard. We all have certain beliefs about you, James. So how do you get it back, Mr. Miller? What you had when it started? Faggot. It's a harmful ideology. But let's boil it down. Words only have value if we receive them as truth consequently. Otherwise, they're meaningless. They're theater.
Over time, a word has the ability to deconstruct one completely. As in, you.
And this is your example. Me? I thought it was the opposite. I thought your job was to deconstruct words, and you're saying that words actually construct and shape individuals. Stop. I was speaking. Mr. Babcock. I'm kidding. Call me Bruce. Mr. Babcock, Bruce, excuse me. That's a good word. That has significance today. Thank you very much. Okay, let's shift gears to broaden your approach. My approach is to speak with you. Speak with me. Call me what you want. Say what you feel. What is your energy telling you to say? Let it flow out of you. I actually have nothing to call you. I don't actually know you. I'm just trying to understand you, Bruce. I know you wanted to say Mr. Babcock, but you called me Bruce because I told you to. See, that was a directive. Now, what is the most hateful thing you could call me? What am I to you? You're a man. No. You're a black. No. You're a black. Lowercase b? No. Black. Capital B? No. You're an ancestor of the original African-American slave. No. You're my brother. No. Come on now. You're not a beta. One word. You're a beast. I'm your nigger. That's all it is. I'm your nigger. I'm your nigger. Come on, we're having fun here, right? I'm your nigger-ass bitch. Come on, you're Bruce. No. No. Are you calling yourself? Yes. Okay, honestly, I did think about it, and this is bothering me because the word came to my mind, and I saw it in big black letters. But, I knew it wasn't you. It didn't describe you. It's ancient. It's dated, and it's lost its power, value. You can't even say it. You're being predictable now. You're following a pattern with words because you're afraid. What are they going to think? Oh, not at all. You're challenging me. Of course you are. You have an audience. You have a reputation, a calling, so be careful. They're out there. They're listening. You're expecting me to be something that I'm not. A nothing man, a muted beast. You think I'm just here to rattle out obnoxious words? No, I'm not here to annoy you. I'm here to destroy you. I think about words and I think about using them all the time, but I also stop myself when they have the ability to inflict pain, when they aren't necessary and they aren't something that I can prove. Proof, good. So you try to listen and think before you speak, or before you think even, about that word. It doesn't describe you. That word. Of course it doesn't describe me because it's derogatory, it's nauseating, it has a lame duck history, but you thought about saying it, so maybe it is true. So there, I said it for you because I don't care if you think I'm a bitch-ass nigger, because I absolutely am, by the way. Sometimes, but right now I'm not, because I don't feel beneath you, especially after all this. You're not a faggot, and I ain't your nigger. Mr. Babcock. Not until your audience creates a meaning out of all of this that somehow I got the best of you, right? Which, by the way, I absolutely will, and maybe I did in an effort to create significance, in an effort to understand, to destroy you. And by the way, that'd be another anomaly because this is your show. Well, it was your show, and we're live right now. I was just about to say that. We're live right now, and your words do have meaning, but I wasn't going to say be careful. Of course you weren't, because I said it for you, before you. You were talking about faggots. No. You were talking about white and black. Excuse me. Black and white. This is how it all began. Just like this. With a live performance. I'm not performing with you. This is actually who I am. You see, people started speaking up, calling one another a brother, a bro, and the other a nigger, a hoe. Okay, so you're calling this a performance? No. It was a bunch of live performances. There's a difference. There's a camera here, and lights, and a backdrop, and a crew, and there's obviously an interview, but I don't actually consider my show a performance. I'm being myself, and I'm asking you questions about your beliefs in the power of language. You may not be performing per se, but you may not be performing per se. That's intentional misdirection. You're saying now that you're performing. There you go. Now we're using real words. Why not? Misdirecting. Performing. Why not just say what you want? Manipulating? A dramatic uprising for the cost of... This is a show. This isn't a war. We're broadcast over all of the world. It was theater. It was fun. They needed something different. It wasn't theater, Mr. Babcock. It wasn't merely a turn. It was punishment, fueled by hatred of the other and a need for hatred. Good. Punishment. Yeah, I feel that. I feel hatred. And empowerment, brother. You're trying to punish. Not at all, James. That's what you thought, though. God, maybe you're right. Maybe it is hatred. Punishment. I like that. But you can see it beginning everywhere, can't you? All the time. A turn, a reversal, an uprising, a piece of theater. It's better than nothing, isn't it? That's this. So what do you want to call me? Nothing. That is actually what I want to call you. I mean, I'm being completely myself right now. I have nothing to call you. Nothing?
That's the absolute worst thing anyone's ever called me. Nothing. I'm calling you nothing. Nothing at all. You're nothing. I'm not going to sit here and call you my brother because you ain't my brother, James. You didn't do what you said. You didn't say what you felt. Your energy got the best of you. You're thinking that I don't take you seriously. I'm a man, I'm an adult, and I contained myself. So we'll contain ourselves then. I'm not going to talk to you about AIDS or spics and manipulation of kikes and junkies and queens, about trigger warnings, about all that bullshit crack-induced violence we said to our kids. I'm not going to diminish you by belittling you and sincerely calling you black. Don't do that. Isn't that what you are now? I need to take a seat in the black man's chair, right? I need to understand what it means. No, I mean this. I need to really understand what it means to be you, to have your identity, your masculinity, your femininity. I need to understand what it means to have your color. I have to understand what it means to be black and white at the same time. I'm black to you because I'm a faggot, right? Yeah. I'm white, you're black. And this is what I've been looking forward to. You wrote an article recently in the Southern Review that referred to the reversal of whiteness that caused riots in Montgomery, Alabama and Ithaca, New York. Talk to us about that, Bruce. That's bullshit. Let me tell you about the article. It was really about my brother Quentin, how a few people responded. The article wasn't talking about Quentin. Of course it was talking about Quentin. Just didn't have to say it. You see, he had a ceiling. He never got to see his... All right. He had a voice. But he didn't have a stage. So he was fucked the day he walked out of Mama's house because he got caught in the lie and he messed with the wrong bitch. White? That's right. White. You know why? I'm going to tell you why. Quentin don't hate white people. Quentin likes everybody, but in the pen they don't talk. You just don't talk to the whites. What happened? Who the hell knows? Heard a critic called a Mexican a little cockroach-ass bitch, got his throat slit. All this because some drunk-ass white girl with a big daddy said the words black and rape. Now that's powerful. That's what it was. A couple of words and a few women got angry. They wanted a reversal. That's what it was. You sound different now, Bruce. Yeah, this is your nigger speaking now, James.
After the recording of our program, Bruce Babcock resigned from his position at the university. Hi, my name is James Miller, and this is The James Miller Show.